Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. Capricorn, you could feel like you're getting grounded or stable in some sense. Maybe you're like really communing with yourself, meditating, doing something at night, maybe rejecting something emotionally, something that was not stable, somebody who was distracted, cheating, or just frazzled. Like really, especially something that might have taken your energy away, like work or a certain position that was not really allowing you to grow in your finances. You could be finally emotionally detaching from this in private, and the spirits are aiding you with this. Yeah, moving away from a collaborative circumstance, third party situation, um, not fighting for it because it wasn't giving you peace anyways. Something in the dark, something about manifesting at night. Yeah, you want to improve your finances, processing emotions at night, moving away from the past or past ways of relating, changing your perspective about a decision made with Scorpio or shared finances. Holy cow. There's word vomit there, eh? What would you like Capricorn to do at this time, please? Ten of Cups, focus on your family or focus on balancing the light and dark within your home, or moving, something about moving or manifesting the home of your dreams, happiness, the family of your dreams. What do you want? Somebody's unwilling to change or was unwilling to change, forced to change, stagnation, sameness, immobile, irrational, immature. Make sure that you learn about like emotional tactics, or not tactics, maybe tactics. Could be somebody manipulative, like emotionally here. Nourish yourself, most importantly. Especially if you've been unhappy, it's important you focus on your own happiness so that this time make decisions from a place of self-confidence as you move towards your dreams and desires in the future regarding work or give and take dynamics. Okay, Capricorn. Moving away from fears, right? Don't go back to past people, stay woke, Fae. So Fae can represent like spirit guides, spirits around you as well. Okay. Capricorn. Separation, longing, assistance. Could feel like disappointed in something like a marriage. Some kind of level of superficiality or fake people around you, deciding to have more self-care. Apology. Could be a masculine apologizing, turning off the ego, right? Especially if you're dealing with like an Aquarius or a Capricorn. I mean, sorry, you guys. Sorry, I posted a reading for Aquarius Capricorn couples yesterday, or last night. You can check that out if you're interested. I think I did a playlist. I made a playlist if you're curious for couples readings. If you have any suggestions, please. I made a post in my community tab if you want to comment any couples that you'd like a reading for or whatever. So Capricorn was fight. Oop, and I oop. I think Gemini got this yesterday. Something about negativity. Someone was talking negatively here about finances, or kind of like had a depressive mind state, a lack of self-love. This relationship could teach you about self-love or finances. Something about a higher perspective, being happier, jovial, more abundant, more wise. 3. I'm going to read Kaladhara. Kaladhara. Okay. Kaladhara. I guess it's just Kaladar, like I said it. She is not bound by appearances, opinions, or material limitations. She has both the void and the infinite creative potential that arises from it. Saturn rules, which rules your zodiac sign, death, right? The period of rest, winter. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. If you feel that you are without resources, take comfort. Where there is lack, she restores abundance. She can bring forth exquisite blessing and glorious manifestation from the sacred expanse of nothingness. Your soul can rely upon her completely. The dark soil, right? Saturn also rules dark soil, oil, the black gold, right? Dark soil, the maturity. Cast your fears away. Hers is the power of the universe combined with the generosity of grace. When hope is lost, a way forward cannot be sensed. Kaladara rises as a reminder of endless creativity and resourcefulness. Her love will always find a way. It's like birthing, right? Spirits are reincarnation, birth. That's why the womb is associated with like death, but in the same way, the devil, materialism, matter, right? The maternal. So, if the way does not yet exist, then it will be created. If you cannot see or feel how to move from where you are to now where you want to be, her wisdom and grace manifest to provide what is needed at the perfect time. Prepare yourself by regularly connecting to your heart as you remain open to receive inner guidance on how to proceed. Also take rest and be at peace in your connection with her. And if inhibiting or obstructing forces are at work, she knows how to use them so that we grow stronger rather than weaker, and when the time is right, annihilates them, thus ceasing their influence on us or our affairs. It can be about an emotional way of processing something with your mother. Way of communicating, processing your emotions and communications. The presence of Kaladar reassures us. You can listen to subliminals or affirmations saying those are really prayers. Spirits hear prayers and they communicate telepathically. And they use words. Words is math. Math is frequency, acoustics, vibration, magnetic aura, gravity. Math. Anyways, reassures us during those times. I mean, Capricorn rules math. by the way. Rules calculation. That's why it's associated with bankers, monarchy, karma. It's like the farmer who plants a seed and knows how much. Back in the day, the beginning of industry was accountants for farms, right? This is how many pigs we got this year. This is how many died. This is how many we harvested. This is how many are born. Math. Okay, let's see. That's why we come to Earth, right? Math. To learn, to harvest something, to mature, to master something. I don't know. When nothing appears to be happening in our outer world, there can be much of value taking place at the inner level. It is possible to learn how to sense and feel the subtle. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, right? That's physics. It requires a willingness to withdraw our faith from appearances, to no longer limit our sense of what is real in the physical world. We can practice dropping. Energy is only changed, right? The water becomes the ice cube. The ice cube becomes the vaporized air, whatever. Anyways. When one sense is minimized, others are heightened. When we are willing to let go of the idea that the physical world is absolute, we can develop an innate capacity for extraordinary extrasensory perception and tune into the sixth sense of the soul. We can learn to trust, gnosis, intuitively sense, even in the absence of external confirmation, because you're sensing the seed below the soil, right? The different dimensions. We recognize truth beyond appearances. Rather than seeing the surface of the earth as barren and becoming desperate, we can joyfully sense that within the depths of the soil a seed is gathering life force and will soon crack open and become lush and green, that blooms with flowers and fruit. Kalidara brings guidance that something barely discernible is stirring within. The more you can tap into your emotions or water, the better, and light, right? That's the two things we need for a seed, which has the potential to become a beautiful manifestation. She reminds us that nothing is ever hopeless. So water sign element stuff, like what water sign people like to do is listen to music and art. And what do earth sign people like to do? They like to get their hands dirty. They like to interact with the physical plane, right? So when you combine these, growth, right? The ending of a cycle after a full moon, when things have gone as far as they can go, and the initiation of a fresh cycle following the black or new moon, or when the moon has fallen away so it can rise again. You could have let go of a lot of things. We have the new moon today, of course, in Scorpio. But stay true to your inner work and know that your efforts will bear fruit. There's something definitely about changing your perspective regarding something, especially emotionally, or with finances or something long term. Capricorn. Most mess. Okay, something here was like not divinely guided. Could be a masculine in your life, Capricorn. Someone needs to ground something down. Maybe they're moving away from somebody or deciding not to live together with somebody. A baby. The mother needs to ground down. Or in order to have this fruition or growth or manifestation, you need to ground down, but also rise up, like the world tree, the mirror. Everything is a mirror in our universe, right? What we feel on the inside comes out on the outside. What is underground is above ground. Forgiveness. Peace. Okay. Biblical. Putting something into creation. I'm going to pull a diamond. Because, you guys are associated with the diamonds, the number 6, carbon that's formed into a diamond through pressure. The judge in the reverse, so becoming less judgmental. Interesting. But it's funny that his hand is like pointing down the same way the other one was. There's something about like grounding down spirituality, grounding down concepts, stability, mentor. I think Pisces got these cards. I mean, of course, Saturn is in Pisces right now. It's finishing up. It's going to go direct after being retrograde for a while in mid-November, I think. So there could be more clarity or like culmination of something then. Real grounding down. Capricorn, please. Jupiter, luck, abundance, a spouse, a marriage, against nature. Someone could be quite controlling. Let's go ahead and read that. I just knocked over a bunch of cards. I'm going to just put them up. Somebody could be like resistant to healing. Who the world doesn't break, it kills, right? We sow strength in those cracks. Someone could take up sewing. That could be a good idea. Calming. I don't know. Because especially when you sew, if you're like really tense, you make really tight knots. Something about that too. Knots, like problems against nature. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's trying to force something. Like beyond seasons or force something. Emotionally, I don't know. Could be a mother. Could be a feminine. 201. Somebody needs to improve their self-esteem. Willfulness, to force or control. And that's not going to work. We have Pluto exiting out of Capricorn. Or there could be like a level of like maturing on how to do that, especially in intimacy or in sex, or like because this is the final moment when Pluto is finally exiting Capricorn for the next 20 years, entering Aquarius, when there's going to be huge breakdowns of old paradigms. Huge. Like this is the time of the American Revolution, right? Aquarius is a lot of plutonic elements are going to appear with Aquarius energy. Aquarius rules networks, it rules breaking borders, it rules innovative ideas, new technologies. Prometheus, who gave fire to humans and the gods punished him, right? So, yeah, I don't know. On some level, we all know when we're going against nature. We recognize it in feelings of impatience or agitation that arise from trying to force a certain outcome. We do have Mars opposite Pluto today as well, so everybody's feeling this. I've discussed it in Sage's reading, if you're curious. The Contra Naturam card arrives to remind the alchemists they cannot control the uncontrollable. Nature has a way of enveloping us with a wild narrative that we can collaborate in but not dictate. No matter our efforts to manage every aspect of our lives, the mess ensues. We can only make certain choices in our life. Still, some things are beyond our hands, right? We always have um, the larger divine consciousness at play. Spring is soggy, the lotus requires mud. Some people do what they do. This card heeds a warning not to fight the flow of Mother Nature or destiny. Once we loosen our grip on what we think life should look like, a whole new realm of possibilities awakens. Now is the time to be radically open to what nature has in store. Watch Talking Heads music video, Nothing But Flowers. To ponder, what we resist persists. Something about lack. Think of this card because second house rules self-esteem as well as finances and self-love. And the more self-love, the more elevated, the more you attract, the more you magnetize, the more you change your aura. Think of this card as trying to force a square peg into a round hole. There's likely a solution that's waiting for you to see it. So there's something about seeing the wholeness of something, like culminating something, the world card. Shake up things, a dance, tell a joke, take a break. So dancing is good to clear the chakras. Be mindful if this card appears with the Saturn or the Iron card. All three indicate an overarching structure that might need re-envisioning. Alright, it could be also a commitment. Saturn rules like contracts. But anyways, thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. Deeply appreciated. Good luck.